Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Movie Man Beyond. We're going to look at some Steelbooks I do have in my collection, Mission Impossible and the 10 original Star Trek movies. Let's do it. So first off, just gonna look at some Steelbooks that I have in my collection. I don't have a great deal of Steelbooks, but if it's a franchise I like or the artwork's pretty cool, I will pick them up. So we're gonna look at the Mission Impossible ones first, and then delve into the Star Trek ones. So here we go. We have Mission Impossible 1. The front, the back, and the inside. There you go. First Mission Impossible, really like, is Mission Impossible 2. And the, well, not artwork, but you know what I mean, what's inside. Mission Impossible 2, I used to love as a kid. Non-stop, watch it over and over again, but then I eventually sort of sickened myself now where I wouldn't say it's less of the franchise, but I've seen it that much, you know what I mean? As a kid it kind of watered it down for me, so it's not what I tend to revisit as much now. So Mission Impossible 3 from there, the back with the late Philip Seymour Hoffman. And then have Ghost Protocol. This is multiple discs. Doesn't really have any artwork inside. When I tracked these down, some of them were a lot easier than others. I think one of the original 3 were probably the hardest to pick up. We've then got Rogue Nation, which is really cool. I love that stunt of Tom holding onto the cargo plane. Absolutely fantastic movie. Loved it when it came out. Still love it now. And then I thought the franchise couldn't get any better, and then it certainly did. We have Mission Impossible Fallout. I know this was an HMV exclusive. Oh, I forgot this was a 4K. I got a 4K player recently when I bought the PS5 last year. But it's cool. Oh, we're jumping across the building. I can't be bothered getting all the discs out. But yeah. So Mission Impossible Fallout. Yeah, absolutely fantastic movie. It's my favourite of that year when it came out. 2019? 18? 19? I think it was 19. So Mission Impossible films, they're all done. I wouldn't say there's a bad movie among them. I think they've just got better. I'm looking forward to see how the next 2 installments will improve upon it. So next we have the Star Trek ones. Now bearing in mind there's no artwork inside, and I'll show you the back of the first one, but it's the same back for the rest of the Steelbooks. This was to celebrate the 50th anniversary, so we have Star Trek the Motion Picture. Not my favourite at all. It's more style over substance. I know a lot of people like it, but kind of reminds me of 1999 Space Odyssey, which I kind of get away with that movie. Next we have a lot of people's favourites, The Wrath of Khan. Now this was the hardest to track down. As you can see, it's probably a little bit battered. But this is like movie artwork when it was absolutely fantastic. I mean, just look at that. They don't make posters like that anymore. So, then we have Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock. Another good entry, but lacking of Spock because Leonard Nimoy directed the film. Then we have A Voyage Home, which is a lot of people's favourites. They go back in time to San Francisco in modern day, which is the 80s now. So yeah, hot classic. I then have The Final Frontier, which doesn't get a lot of praise. It's enjoyable. They go to the edge of the universe to find God, but it's just once again an entity claiming to be a god just so you can get the Enterprise and get off the planet, which makes Captain Kirk go,
what does God need with a starship?
Exactly. Star Trek 6 Undiscovered Country, which has Captain Kirk on trial for murdering a Klingon Chancellor, which he didn't kill. Pretty enjoyable. I like it. But this was the last of the original series movies. Yeah, so they're a mixed bag, Star Trek movies, to be fair. Now, this one, I was absolutely pissed when this arrived. It was second hand, I knew that, but I think I got it off CEX. But, it's like I say, just look at the state of that. The dent in the corner, it looks like someone stabbed it. Generations, it's okay. It's probably William Shatner that saves it, to be fair. But he goes out like he should have, a captain dying and being the hero. Star Trek First Contact, which is probably a lot of people's favourites, I would imagine, with the Borg. That's when the Borg became more like horror villains. They were quite intimidating as opposed to the plastic ones that we had seen on The Next Generation. But very good movie, even if you're not into Star Trek. That's pretty cool. We then have Insurrection, which was the first Star Trek movie I've seen in the cinema. I don't mind Insurrection, but it's not one of the favourites. Once again, like that one. And then we have the last Next Generation movie, the Star Trek Nemesis, with a... oh no, he's not on there. Well, that is Tom Hardy. Very young Tom Hardy. But yes, Steelbooks. So yeah, that's all I want to say about them really. But if I had to pick one from each section, favourite Steelbooks, I'd probably pick Mission Impossible wise. Got to go with this one. I'll show you in a second. As for Star Trek, it's probably these. So for Mission Impossible, I'm going with the Rogue Nation because that's just a badass opening scene, absolutely fantastic. And artwork wise, Star Trek 2, Search for Spock. I just feel like those two say well. This for the shot wise, this for the artwork. I want to say they're the best movies out of the franchise. I'd go with Fallout. And Star Trek movies, probably The Wrath of Khan, Undiscovered Country, Voyage Home, or First Contact. So yeah, there you have it. Once again, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Please, I really appreciate it. Like I said, I'm still in the beginning stage. I need all the help I can get, really. And once again, I will be doing more reviews as I'm out and about, going to the cinema. The next one will probably be Doctor Strange in a couple of weeks. But once again, thank you for sticking with me, and I shall see you guys soon. Okay, thanks. Bye.